Twitch do be like that some days. Sorry, I was finishing up my dinner. Thank you though, Banter, for the contribution to the indie stream. Woo woo woo! I hadn't even announced that was up and running just yet. So thank you for being attentive. I appreciate it, man. Oh my goodness. How are you doing though? Aside from getting an exciting update for Genshin Impact. Your dedication to supporting folks is amazing, and we all greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing good. Sorry, I just finished eating, and I think I ate a little too fast, so I'm trying to, like, fight some hiccups. Aww, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Love, 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 love. I think we'll probably get started here in a minute or two. You're sleepy. Have you considered going to sleep? You're gonna go out in about a half hour. Alright, alright. Aw, hugs right back at you though. Like I said, even if you don't stay the entire time, like, I super appreciate you showing up and just saying hey. It's always very nice to hear from you. I greatly appreciate it. Hold on a second. My light is thinking about falling. There is no need to apologize. I know you're going to, but I'm gonna tell you every time that it's all good. Oh. Aww. Yeah, honestly, like, even that alone, like, it means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna cry. I, like, excuse me while I just get all sappy for a second. Like, that's all I really want from any of this, is just to put out a very happy, positive atmosphere and energy that we can all, like, appreciate and just exist in. I want this to be a good space for everybody. No, I mean, if I cry, it's gonna be good cries. It just, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, words can't really, I can't really put into words how much hearing that means to me. Because that's all I really want to do, is make people smile and give a good community for people to exist in. It's very important to me. So, thank you, bud. Thank you, Banter. Aww. Alright. Well, I think we have... You're wonderful. But yes, I think we've waited long enough. I'm ready to play some Disco Elysium and continue to apologize to everyone. Speaking of apologizing. Wow, yesterday was a little wild as far as this game was concerned. I still really appreciate, how, like, I don't want to say flippant, because that's not quite right, but how easy it is as far as, like, the humor and all of the, like, witty dialogue is concerned, and then balanced out with, like, it getting super real about, like, talking about addiction and coming to terms with yourself and all that good stuff. And I think the fully voice act version of this comes out on the 30th? That sounds about right to me. So we got 9 days. So it'll be just in time for us to finish out next weekend. Game, you're very loud. This game in a nutshell, we are... Hold on, I need to turn it down on my end, because my god, is that music just blaring. It's all good. Basically, we are a police officer in this dystopian future. We were on, like, a massive drinking bender, and assumably a drug bender as well, the night before, so we don't remember who we are, or exactly, like, where we are, but we've met up with another police officer to try and solve a murder that's happened at the hotel that we've been staying at, all while learning about ourselves and everything around us. We've got bunch of fun stats over here. Your main 4, intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. It does sound dystopian. The neat thing about, like, all the different stats, though, is that they all have their own personality. So while you're going about your day and doing stuff, your thoughts will pop in with all these various, like, aspects of the 4 main stats. And they will talk at you and, like, explain things, and it, like, helps you understand what each stat block does, as well as just kind of gives you a very interesting internal monologue. The art style for this game is amazing. I absolutely adore it. It's lovely. But yeah, so far, all we've done is find out where we're staying, which is this place called the Whirling in Rags. And we have looked at the body that's out back. We don't know who they are or why they were murdered so far. But we have talked to the girl who we thought reported the body, but she didn't, and we've just found out that this particular area of the town is controlled by a union that, basically, like, is the law unofficially. And they sound very scary. I've pretty much caught you up with everything so far. Seems like a game you have to stay from the start to understand. It definitely helps. But I feel like you could kind of pop in and out to just kind of get a feel for it. I would highly recommend this so far. As something for people to, like, individually play. Your choices do really impact, how the game develops and what goes on. Because you can choose, I think there are, like, 3 main starting, character types that you can do. I think it's, physical, sensitive, and one other one that I can't think of, but it's, like, more balanced stats. We went with sensitive, so, like, we've got the the very high possibility of just going batshit insane sometime during the game. That's fun. Brain doesn't process info that well. That is totally alright. It is a lot to take in initially when you start playing, but it runs very smoothly, and, like, you don't necessarily need to have a full grasp on everything before, or, like, while you're playing. Like, you kind of pick it up as you go. It's nice. Like, Detroit Become Human type of your choice changes the story. So that's one game that I've not actually played before. I'm fairly familiar with David Cage games, though. Kind of, more in that, I mean, you can pursue specific paths and, like, ignore other ones. Your stats also kind of determine whether or not you succeed or fail in choices. So I don't know if you've ever played, like, a tabletop game before, like Dungeons and Dragons or anything, but, like, yesterday we had to attempt to jump from a roof to a different balcony to grab our coat, and we failed the roll. So instead of successfully jumping to go get the coat, we almost fell off the roof. Which I assume would have murdered us. Yes! I adore D&D as well. I'm very happy that there's another fellow nerd around. No, that's dope. I love it. But yeah, so like, so in that, like, when you roll your dice, it kind of determines whether or not you succeed or fail a roll. It has something very similar here. But I was talking to my friend Marshall, who's the one who recommended this game to me, to play on stream, and apparently there are some choices that get locked if you don't fail specific rolls. So, like, depending on what routes you take, and whether or not you succeed or fail, the gameplay, like, completely changes, and I'm super pumped about that. So, yeah, would highly recommend, even after I finish this playthrough, that other people pick it up and play it, because, like, it's great. Also, nerds, yes. Depends on who I'm playing with if D&D is good. Boy, do I feel that. My current D&D group, we're on hiatus at the moment, but we've been playing together for like 6 years. And I don't think I would want to play with any other group of folks, because they are wonderful and they make everything super duper fun. So yeah, like right now we've got the part of our brain named suggestion that's talking to us, and they say, hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type. I was with a group where they came up with dumb stuff, where they made the self immortal, didn't want to take damage. I mean, as a character who tends to play chaotically and do a lot of shit, like stupid shit, half the fun is reaping the rewards or the downsides of your choices. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would be fun. I'm sorry that you had to play with that group. That sounds obnoxious and not entirely fun. If you don't have a current group now, I hope you can find one that suits your play style. So let's see. Wait, there are capo types? Yes, guess what's yours? Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm a sorry cop. We're a sorry cop. Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Okay. There's a bunch of inferior children. You should've... I was gonna say, you should've punched them. You shouldn't do that. Please don't punch them. Punch them in-game. Medium success for empathy. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Won't the other capo types be jealous? The dialogue in this game is perfect, by the way. Don't try to... don't actually punch them, please! Metaphorically, maybe, but don't... Actually, I don't want you to get in trouble. Let me... What do I want to say? Fucking, they should be sorry. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Won't the other capo types be jealous? What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. Just punt them. Alright, well, you know what? As long as you make sure you don't get caught, you do you. You just can't say that I encouraged you. I am not culpable in this, this whole mess here. Excuse me. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo types from sorry to anything. Okay, but what are the other capo types? Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Super Stellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop, but you're too sorry to say those things, so here we go? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna opt in for that. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. If only. You were 100% accountable? Ah, shit. I mean, I guess. We do have video recording of me saying to do the thing. Yeah, alright. It's okay, I'll punch people. I will also do the punching. No, it's all good. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? I don't think so. Something tells me no. What else do we have to look at? 4 million there? God, I wish. If it were that easy to make money, it'd be wonderful. What other thoughts do I have? You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial? Ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. I don't think so, but we'll do it anyway. Can I internalize? Lock a new slot. Oh, I need more slots for that. Okay. Lol. Get all the hugs. My day's going well so far. It's been a good weekend. Very mellow, which has been nice. I finished midterms last week, so just having a bit of time on my own to just chill has been very lovely. The book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Scandalous. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Lame. How's it been going for you, man? This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus from Iguania? Is it? Book about Boydero culture. Oh, that went too fast. You don't have enough points for a hydrate. Oh, no. Well, you know what? I'll just drink some water anyway. Day's going well, just empty. It's not always bad to have, though. Sometimes it's good to just have a day where not much, if anything, happens. Book about the future of the government reads your mind using radio technology. Alright. Binocular. What is this person doing? I didn't even realize I was a person over there for a second. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up, inoperable. Yeah, stay hydrated. Except when you have 5 assignments due. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully they're not due tomorrow. Roundabout North. Capeside Apartments. Martinez Pier. Oof. You got this, though. Get it done. Do the thing. Broken window. Wait. No, give me that ad back. I saw something about a broken window. I have a broken window. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you'd collect these bottles to sell them. Can I take this bag? Give me this bag. Yellow plastic bag. Bag. Words. Take. I've been kicked out of every joint in Revocol. Well, I'm sorry, sir. I've come. The night's still young. I only broke one window so far. I hear the distant squall of seabirds. Distant? They're like right here, my dude. What are you doing, Kim?
Yes?
Nothing. I've already gone through all the dialogue with him that I want to. Equip this? Sorry. I love him. I want him to be okay. Can we please get you healthy, sir? Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Oh wait, no. I had a thought. Let me think my thoughts. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. Kim, look! Bullet holes! Where? He looks around. Someone has been shot? We're cops, we should solve it. There? He looks at the wall. Those are old. Oh, okay then. I'm gonna finish that thought. He nods. We should focus on present crimes. From the present century. Don't judge me. Kim. I'm trying, man. Your brain just died. I mean, no. Don't let that happen. I have this tendency to play games like I'm a big old dummy. Because it's much more fun that way. We're gonna take all of the bottles. I can apparently recycle them somewhere. Lonely Cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Am I not threatening enough? Oh, you're gonna take me, like, all the way around. Oh, give me the bottle. Where do I take bottles, by the way? Items? Equip this to collect tear from the streets. Where do they go? What's in here? Hey, no worries, man. Like I said, I really appreciate you just like stopping in and saying hey and hanging out for a little bit. I totally understand that it's super late for you. It's all good, man. You sleep well. We'll see you later. I will do what I can to sleep well when it's time for me to go to bed. We'll talk to you later, dude. Have a great night. Also, good luck on those assignments. Excuse me. That dude is yelling at me. There's a girl. That lady is yelling at me. Did she spill the paint? Are we sure that's paint? Not really super late, but I want to have a decent sleep schedule for school. That totally makes sense, man. I get it. But we'll see you later, dude. It's an exchange part of the Fritty. Get that recycling real. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. I will be. This is how I'm making up for being a shithead. I'm gonna do all the recycling now. This is the game now. Hi, I'm recycling cop. Kim, you're in my way. Bud. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Get your cakes out of the way. Alright. Also, Andrew, Marshall, hello and welcome, friends. How are y'all doing? Talking reserved for residents. That's not me. What's this? Belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. I should put my hands on it. Gotta ruin it, right? Oh, I missed a bottle. I missed one. I also have no idea what I'm doing over here. I just wandered this way, and this is what we're doing. Sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It is locked. Door rattles against your knuckles, but no, there's no response. Door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Who I am. Now, Thorn, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Alright.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished. Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east. Kim, tell her we're real police!
I assure you, we are real police officers.
There's no reply, just faint sweeping sounds inside. Yoko. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the help. What do I have? What was it saying? Nothing. Why were you lit up? What is this? Oh, just an empty space. Okay. Alright, I understand. This is a wall on the side of the apartment building. I don't care if it's real low, we're gonna do it. Yeah. I have no clue, it's just a wall. So many walls are over Martinez, weather worn, cracked, their paint peeling. Okay. Oh, what's this? Another bottle? Taking all the bottles. Oh, it's this kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep.
Does this
Pigs come to take me out.
kid have no chill?
Me out.
Also, hello, welcome everyone. We do have a new community challenge for y'all if you want to put your points towards something. I think we're gonna do a long stream at some point where we just play a ton of random indie games. I'm here while I wait for my family phone call. Hello, Allie! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Allie, for the contribution. I haven't decided how long that stream is going to be. It'll probably just be however long it takes us to play all of the games that we want to. Andrew, thank you for the contribution as well. Lovely folks. I had forgotten that I had set it up and then never started it, so we're doing that now. I know what's happening. Let's see. No, why would you even say that? And why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all. You alright? Sorry, kid. Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. What all do we got back here? Stuff and things. Alright. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Spread pattern on these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Breath grows heavier. Examine closer. Peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Are you sure it's not the rain? Can't stick around. Got a D&D session in a half hour. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Marshall. Have fun with your D&D sesh. Hopefully no one dies. Unless you want them to, in which case I hope they all die. Excuse me, wait, my necktie is talking to me? This is bad mojo, man. Fucking horrible mojo. The end draws near. Chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in even tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier. You okay there? The lieutenant's sudden voice cuts like a blade, bringing you out of the stupor. And I started feeling really bad for a second. Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at? Bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before. Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. He leans in to inspect the wall. But you are right, more old bullet holes from the Revolution. How many people got shot during the Revolution? Plenty. Alright, alright. What's this? Orange bum hat?! I gotta put it on. Whether I keep it on or is here and there, but I gotta put it on. Look at me! I'm a hobo! -1 to rhetoric. What is my rhetoric at? Oof! 0. Practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. But it gives me +1 to reaction speed. We'll keep it. We're gonna keep it for now. closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. It's locked, alright. Dead. I am... We got some high fashion going on here, and it makes me very happy. Did this open? Did I check? Must be another way into the building. Okay. Balcony with a view to the yard. And the hanging. Smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Well, like, can't get up there yet, so... Alright. Where else do we go? What else do we do? Ugh, sniffles. Can you tell allergy season is around the corner? I am not happy. Bottles! My upset will be gone very briefly, though. Because bottles! More bottles. We're really leaning into the sorry hobo cop, idea, and I am all about it. Kim is probably just so fed up with me, which, man, I get it. I'm terrible. What else do we have? Can I look at this? I haven't looked at these yet. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Alright. Glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. Jump Jams! A popular music mag. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Oh. Welcome to Revachol.
Welcome to Revachol.
Revachol, excuse me. Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Threatened is not the verb I would use.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh shit, you fucking tell him, Kim!
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Yeah, you tell him!
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man.
Limbo, what's going on here?
I said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Kim, do you want me to throw hands? Because I'll throw hands for you.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
I'm gonna punch this man. Lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna punch him.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. I found this mug in the trash. Is it yours? He stares at the yellow man mug and suddenly he explodes. No, man. Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. Is it yours? God damn, he wipes the tears from his eyes. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples? Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? He's giving you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested. Oh, whatever. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of race. Ugh. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like a common sheep. Can I punch him? Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat. Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. He gestures with the cigarette for emphasis. The science of racial theory's all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. Seriously, can I like throw hands? People who have studied these things say that you and me are the superior by design, glances at the lieutenant. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Alright, I've already made up my mind. You want to hear it? Oh, the man seems mildly disappointed that you don't want to hear more of his lecture. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Don't push your luck, runt. The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. I still would like to beat the shit out of him. Is that possible? This would be the only time I would accept police brutality. Beating up racists. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. What's this? Tear machine. The tear machine stands in the corner. Sign says 1 bottle, 10 cents! They insert my bottles! Bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Yay! Only 95 more real before I can pay off my debt. Oh. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. Hey, lady.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something.
Frit.
Everything is out on the shelves.
Can I have her hat? I want that hat. What's that magazine she's reading? What magazine are you reading?
Mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Stupid famous
yeah, they're
people.
Kind of boring, but you know.
She never finishes a sentence. What is this
I
Frit?
don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think that the extra T makes it funkier.
She's
it
on her...
doesn't.
Oh, okay. I have some questions for you.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little? No. I didn't know him at all. How long has it been there? I don't know. Really long? What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Okay. She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help. Uh-huh. She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Do you have any ammonia for sale? She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui. Yes, she hitches her thumb toward the end of the counter. What we have is there in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself. How much is it? How much do things cost in this world? Small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Dramamine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. None of these are... None of those are ammonia. What do these products do? I don't know, let's see. Nosifed is a nasal spray. Dramamine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... She stops. I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. Thank you for explaining, miss. Who is Saint Baptiste? Saint Baptiste? You know. She nods slowly at the cabinet. The pharmaceuticals company? Sorry. Okay. Is there anything else in here that I can look at? What's this? Cigarettes? Oh! I finished HoboCop! Nice, 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 nice. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures, but who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar, the old Les Moire, to the pier or the sewers, to Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Armacon beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchers. Secrets of the city are all yours at last. Reveals extra special collector's edition tear bottles on the map. More money from selling tear. Learning cap for Shivers race to 6. Okay. And this one is almost done. I just need one more. How do I... Unlockable? How? How? Ah, Cyril! Hi! Hi! I love you too! You're wonderful! Thank you for lurking! Took my brain a second to catch up with what was happening! You're wonderful! Thank you for the lurk! I guess I'm gonna keep all the thoughts that I have currently and attempt to figure out how to unlock more spots for more thoughts. That's brain thoughts. Who are these people? I can't talk to any of you. I can talk to you though. What is happening here?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You're to
What's
fuck
up?
with us? Be the honest worker down?
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking
Good.
no.
We're fighting for a cause here.
So you
Right
have said.
to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the question. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Sir, I have
Shame
questions
on
about
you.
a dead body.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
Call me Mañana. I like his name. Who are all these strikebreakers? Oh my god, so burpy. Excuse me. Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let us in. Who do want to work? I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think you think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were, start spelling, given a job to do. Dicker germs. Sorry. What exactly is your goal here? We were promised work. He points to the gates. We'd be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. and you are unable to breach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Points up the stairs. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mesk punk either. He points at the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Wait, head measurer? Huge 70s guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable. Bad. Man glares at you. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union is trained, has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you just talk to them? Like civilized folk, you mean? Man rubs his chin. These native fucks don't understand civilized. Ugh, cool, we got another racist on our hands. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get it in anyway. No, they will give up eventually, or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded, then we charge! Man rubs his jaw. A perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. I want to get into the harbor too? Have fun, he snorts. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're gonna let you through the gates. Trying to meet their fat boss? I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place behind the hostel cafeteria there. This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders. Right to work! He again shakes his large fist, then turns back to you. Shameful cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime. This really isn't my area of expertise. We're not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity. He turns around and bellows at the gates. Let us work! Alright, I'm just gonna leave now. What's this? Got Guillaume done. Bad news. Guillaume Lemillion did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to Signal province in Saffir, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. Ugh, rip, buddy. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single Wonderland skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning. +1 for my pain threshold. Blood oxygen is boring. Oh, psyche learning, yeah, psyche learning caps raised by 1! Nice, 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 nice. Hobocop is nice. We'll keep that on for right, well, no. Can I replace that with this? How do I get... Forget? Oh! I can't forget unless I have points. Okay, well... We'll just forever be a Hobocop, I guess. Can I go in here? Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Okay. What more do I have to do, I guess, is the real question at this point. Does she have anything new to say?
Hello again, officer. How are things?
I have to run. Nothing new there. Where's my journal? What do we got? Can't do my end of day brief with Kim until 2200. Who made the call reporting the crime? Find smokes and smoke them. Track down your gun. Track down your badge. My assumption is that my bag and my badge and my gun are somewhere in the other premises. Because Sylvie said that we were being obnoxious and, you know, flailing it around, right? Let's go back into the building. I'm running out of things to do. And we still got so much time until I can talk to Kim. Which is fine, I guess, but... Oh! There's a person here. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? 2 hours? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You've truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, let that stain off the counter! Don't lick it! What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination. No, I'm good, man. Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. Back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Can I pick up the pills? Sleeping dock worker. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. Can I wake him? Got a high chance of 6. Ugh! You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. The man could probably sleep soundly in his ship's engine room. Alright, we'll wake him up later, I suppose. Oh, can I go into the kitchen now? Hell yeah! Wait, what's this? Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Hello? What are these? Dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorsi and Kubek. Yummy! Hi! Right back at you, cutie! How's it going? How you doing? It must be his name. Gorsi Kubek. Sounds representative. Mr. Kubek? I'm here on official police business. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions. I have some questions to ask. Let's go with the second one. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. You've got some impressive pots here. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. New favorite character. Just got back from a walk and set my mom up with a humidifier. Hopefully it helps. How's the game going? It's going very well. I'm a sorry cop. Not as in I'm a bad cop. I am a bad cop, but mostly in that I'm apologizing to everyone because I'm a terrible human being. Yeah. I've made absolutely no progress towards figuring out who the murderer is or who the murderee is. And it's great. At least he acknowledges it. I mean, I'm making him acknowledge it because, oh lord. I don't think I need to say anything else. Stay masculine. Why? It's a terrible... Seems like Observer. Is there a game within a game? Surprise, we're still actually playing Observer? No. Can I go in here? See a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. I'm gonna touch it. Cobalt blue surface feels rough to the touch. The stainless steel is the stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Okay. Twitch, 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 twitch. Try to push on the door? door does not budge. I wonder where this door leads. You do? The lieutenant regards you with a patient skepticism. It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? I could be like a normal person and be like, it's out of duty, but I want to be a weird person. I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. These options are pretty great. Actually, reminds me of how I wanted to set up a game. Basically, a choose your own adventure book. Yes! Yes! No, they're very good. I really appreciate it, and I can definitely see, this being a style you would like. I was, telling Banter earlier when they were still here that, like, this, like, the level of choices and how drastically they change, like, options that we go through, is fantastic. And, like, even after I finish playing this, I would highly recommend everyone else, like, if you haven't picked it up, buy it yourself and play through it. Just because, like, it's awesome. It's amazing. And the differences already, just from, like, what little I had played before, and then going through it again, had already, like, changed massively. This is definitely one that I'll be, like, going back to every so often to try and, like, get different endings or whatever. It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. Yes, a mini side investigation. He looks at you, then at the door. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager. Alright, let's leave. Gart! I'm gonna bother you again! Heyo! I know you hate me, but, like, you're not much better, Pickle.
Can I help you?
Gart, I saw another thing at the Whirling. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. He shrugs. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there, and I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust. He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Fine, okay, a little. He shrugs. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals, and I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. You are unhelpful! Goodbye. What time is it? Almost 1400. When do people show up? I don't want to buy alcohol. That sounds like a bad idea. Find out who's in the union box. When do they show up? They'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. You're not gonna tell me. Alright. Can we go back upstairs? Can we go talk to Ladyface? The one that I, like, just was an absolute dick to yesterday. I'm gonna knock. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it. Alright, we'll come back. We'll sing karaoke as soon as... oh, I can get bottles for my room. Let's go. Game, what are you doing? As soon as we find a song that is sad enough. So many bottles. Alright, Kim, you're gonna need to wait while I fully embrace Hobocop aspect of me. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. Kim, what are you doing? Buddy. Buddy. All of you, what are you doing? I guess there are other places. In this general, like, place that I can go look. Because I really haven't explored a ton as I think about it. It just feels like it, because this world is so detailed. Ooh, I wonder if I could jump for my coat again. Have I increased that stat at all? Is that a thing? That's not what I want to look at. Or yes, it is, actually. I take that back. Policeman coat. Medium difficulty? I need savoir-faire? I don't know that I want to risk it just yet. I probably should, though. Yeah, essentially. Sorry, I realize you may not have seen this. So this is our stats. You got your main stats over on the left-hand side, and then all of the things that make up those stats. We are playing as a sensitive, so our psyche stuff is the highest, and our physique stuff is not too terrible. Motorics is not great, and we're dumb as rocks, with our intellect. Risk it for the biscuit? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I fall and I die. No, I'm willing to try it. As per usual, of course, I chose the one character that has, like, the highest risk of just going batshit insane, because why wouldn't I choose the Malkavian of sorts? That's how we do. Yeah. It's great fun. 10 out of 10. Can we go up here? Is that how we got out? Yeah, it is. Okay. I remember how to get around here. I don't remember. Let's go. Although I will keep an eye out for bottles. I don't see any. Are we gonna do it? They get thrown? No, it's, Kuno's, anti-pig little thing. Let's go for it. Ah! Yes! We succeeded! Oh, Lord. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you, continue the voyage through the salty air. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, Lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. Are we wearing the same shirt? Yeah, I got my, hey! There we go. Coming gay rights! I was gonna wear this yesterday, but then my snailmate stuff came in, and I had to wear my snailmate stuff. It's a good shirt. It's a very good shirt. It's okay, we're twins now. This is acceptable. I will accept this. Oh, I got experience for that, yes. With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Give me my coat! Take! And I gotta put it on. Oh, wait, but now I look like a cop. Do I? What does this give me? One esprit de corps, one shiver. What does this do? Okay, so this is the better option. Cool, 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 cool. I am really embracing this, hobo attire. Collecting rainwater. Oh, but we're in the... Look at all those bottles. Look at all the bottles. Take all. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. Take. Oh god, you're gonna make me click on all of them, aren't you? It's fine. This is important work I'm doing here. Again, this is my other means of apologizing to everyone. I am picking everything up. At least 3 packs worth of cigarettes! Sweet, I didn't have to spend any money to get some then. All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here. It was me. It was definitely me, wasn't it? Did I do this? Well, Lieutenant looks at you, then the bottles. Yes, I think you could say with relative confidence that it was you. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Yes, the Lieutenant agrees. The scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on. Turns to leave. You're so professional. Why do you tolerate me? Oh, I thought they meant that there were not spent cigarettes. That's fine. We will be here when you get back. This is Night Watchman's booth. The name of the door reads Rene Arnois. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look inside. If you must. Lieutenant looks around, but please hurry. We're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. Cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Take the picture? It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a royal carabiner uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera. Why did you take that? The lieutenant asks, glancing to the photo. Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing. Fine, he nods. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here. Okay. What's this? I can't do anything with that. Can I look at this? Can I cause more problems? White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. All around you, great machines in... I have no idea. What is that? Let me just ingratiate myself in this place. Something tells me I shouldn't be here, but here we are. See faded industrial lettering on the platform. Valsend? Kovalsend? Take! I'm rich! There was more over here, wasn't there? Oh, what's this? Let me look at this. A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Allume and Entendre? Etiendra? I don't know. They're faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. The container is attached to its hook block. The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. Oh god, is it gonna drop it? Yikes, yikes, yikes. These noises! And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose which has now been fulfilled. To move this container. What's inside the container? Who can say? All you know is, it's special. Can't see how that was worth the ruckus. Looks at the crate, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying. Kim's a big ol' engineering nerd, and it makes me very happy. Before you stands a cargo container, just one of the many in the yard. Kim, I think there's something about this container. Lieutenant sighs. Is this like your thing with that wall? Don't call me out like this, man! Maybe, I can't tell. I think we should investigate further. You do? Because I don't. What, why not? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? Welcome back, Emmy. I don't know, Kim, it just feels special. It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others. Doesn't even look at it. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to talk to the Union, right? No reply. I'm gonna open it. You attempt to turn the handle to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. Nothing more to do here for now. If it's a mechanical... Do I need, like, a key or something? I don't know, I just want it open. What's over here? Oh, I've got, like, an eyelash in my eye! Wowie wow wow. Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Give me this. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Ah! Thank you, Emmy, for the contribution to the stream, or the challenge. And a hydrate reminder. I can do this. Stop doing things! Except don't. I can also do a stretch. Thank you, Emmy, for all of the points and self-care reminders. Oh god. What time is it? Been streaming for a little over an hour. I should probably do a bathroom break sometime soon. Industrial side thermos smells like burnt coffee. Give me the money. Oh, there's a person.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
I love him.
Container, container, used to be Will Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Give this man a Grammy. Facts though.
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
You can just keep singing for forever. The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason.
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Shadow passes over his kind face. No, of course not.
I don't personally mind. Folks are just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What are you doing with the containers? Oh, I'm just making some covers for them. Containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves at the containers towering behind him. Let's try. Nice! Containers in the yard are green and wild pines livery. And the mountain rising behind Leo is all red and union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. He talks too much. I love him. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debedoir's Union logo on them. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Little guy affirms merrily. Where is everyone? The harbor's, empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now. Jesus, buddy. So no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. Pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everard sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends got, or what kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. But what did they actually do? I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know? Another chuckle. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school. Did they do the murder? Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the Hardys. He looks to you for assistance. Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. I remember I was the runt of the class, he laughs merrily. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. He chuckles again. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here. Little guy starts coughing. Oh. I feel you, easy, Leo. I feel you. He's a lovely little boy. I love him. You're never getting anything useful out of him. It's good enough to you found out Everett has a brother called Edgar, and he helped Leo. Leo's my boy. He's very good. I love him. Yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way, Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo. Little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. Good-hearted chuckle again. Who is this Miss Beaufort? The lieutenant looks up at Leo. Real pretty lady with skin like those, Deux Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once. Sorry. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yeah, from the movie, thank you. I'm glad somebody else got I'm dying. It's fine. Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic. Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie? She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly? You mean like a lawyer? Like lawyerly? Nosferatu, everyone. Oh, God. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. He goes on. If me, Mrs. and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo. No. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yes, this place really seems to... I just got an achievement. Goodest of the good cops. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. Lieutenant smiles at the little man. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are alright. Hi, Devo. The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day. You hear the Kit Kat. Where is he? Devo! Hi! Come here! Devo? Hi! Come here! Yeah, come on. Come say hello. Come on!
Oh, come here!
Come on. Good boy! There he is! You want a Devo update? Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My face needed those licks. He is doing pretty alright. Yeah, all panic. That's all he is. Can you chill for 2 seconds? It's okay. Yeah. Hey. Relax. Oh, okay. You just gonna groom yourself here now? Sir. He is doing all right. He is, as always, still very anxious. And this little goober keeps refusing to, like, chill out for 2 seconds so I can hug him and hold him. But he's been snuggling up with me and Lamia at night, which has been very, very good for him, I think. I'm gonna set you down, okay, buddy? Stupid little tongue. Sorry, hold on a second. Can we... Devo, are you gonna do it? What are you doing? I don't know what he's licking. He's just licking. Hi. What are you doing? That's you. It's just you. He could see himself on the camera and he was freaking out about it. He is a sweet baby. But no, he's doing good. Like I said, he's been like super anxious the last couple of weeks, but over the last few days, he's been hanging out with Lamia and me, especially like when I'm getting ready to like wind down and work on like do some of my reading that I've been doing, which y'all should read. This book is very good. Yeah, I'll, like, you know, lay down, get comfy, and start, like, you know, reading and stuff, and he'll just come up and, like, lay down next to me so I can, like, read my book while he's just chilling, and then I got Lamia and him on on either side of me, and I think that's been helping him a lot. I know you love reading, Allie. Seriously, though, especially since this is a very horror-heavy channel, I would highly recommend Men, Women, and Chainsaws. It's a very interesting look at gender in modern horror. And I say modern, the book was written in 92, so the author tends to focus more on horror from the 70s and 80s in regards to like how female protagonists sort of kind of like came into the mix, but how they're still like fairly boyish, so that the main demographic of horror, which was prepubescent to early 20s males, could still identify with females. It's an interesting read. Would recommend. Also, it came in super early, but my mom was a sweetheart and bought me horror noir for my birthday. And I want to read it real bad, but I gotta get through Men, Women, and Chainsaws first. Also recommend Dead Girls by Alice Boleyn, which discusses the prevalence of dead girls in modern media. Can you put that in the channel or in the Discord somewhere so that I can double check that later? Thank you. I've been considering doing a book club for all of us, honestly. Especially since I've been like, I want to read more horror media. I'm not super big into nonfiction just because topics tend to be, or like nonfiction topics tend to like not grab my attention at all. But it feels like, especially over the last like the last decade or two, more horror books have been coming out, like in regards to horror as a genre. Or as like a topic of interest, something that people actually want to like look into and study and learn about, and I'm here for it. That I cannot remember the name of the book, but it was one that Allie recommended to me at one point, about the woman who helped design and create the creature from the Black Lagoon. That one was super interesting, and I learned a ton from it. And that's one that I want to reread at some point because I think it's been a couple of years. Allie, if you happen to know which book I'm talking about, you should also post that one. My library's actually doing a book club on that book currently. The Alice Boleyn one? I'm here for it. I've discovered I don't like reading by myself. I mean, I do, but it just feels lonely and things are too lonesome lately. That is valid. Love sharing books with people, but I'm not good at book clubs. I have problems with reading books that are assigned to me in a given time. That's fair. I figure if we do like a quote-unquote book club sort of thing, it would definitely be more free form because I also have an issue with reading in a timed fashion. So I think it would probably just be us a club in which we all meet and talk about the books that we're reading, and potentially just give a list of things for us all to check out so that we all have like a frame of reference. Or maybe even just like talking about the books that we're reading. Pretty much everything that I will be reading will be horror themed. So yeah, / books people have read and want to talk about. Yes, I'm here for this. I can set that up in the Discord at some point, and we can check that out. Because like I'm here for it. I need more things to read and look at, and yeah, especially since I'm like finding nonfiction books that are about horror that like aren't just super obvious shit. Lady from the Black Lagoon by Mallory O'Meara. Thank you. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but yes, that is the one. That one was super interesting. Like I said, I definitely need to go back and reread it because it's been a while. Let me just get super excited about this all of a sudden. We are gonna pause here for a hot second because I need to use the restroom. I will throw on some music for y'all while we go do this thing. Horror's also having a huge moment right now in the book world, particularly horror by POC authors. I am 100% here for this. Again, give me all of the recommendations, and I love the fact that, again, like, I think it has to do with like an accessibility issue. Like, for so long, horror was, and still kind of remains, like, white male dominated, which I don't want to say is fine, but it's fine. But now, especially with there being like, you know, as many movements as there are to increase inclusivity, not just in horror, but in all things. It wasn't originally, I mean, it definitely wasn't originally. Let's talk about Mary Shelley and her whole, yes, there we go. Mary Shelley invented the genre. Frankenstein was originally an anti-vivisection book, and I am here for it, and she's a fucking goddess. All hail Mary Shelley and the fact that we wouldn't be here today if she, you know, hadn't done what she had done. Anyway, but like, I mean, since basically post Mary Shelley, of course, white men had to swoop in and be like, I'm taking this over now, and then, you know, do all that shit. But, but it's definitely, it feels like, especially over the last, I'll say, last 10 years particularly, women are definitely, women and now, women of color are definitely like stepping back in and being like, no, we're going to take the genre back and do with it what we want. I have the project that I'm doing in my French class is going to be very, very interesting and discusses the differences in American and French horror, specifically in regards to extremism in horror, and that's more just extreme in regards to like the content, so like ultra violence and like representation of women in both styles of horror. So if anybody ever wants to hear me rant about that, hit me up. Post some other book recommendations in the Discord. Yes, please do it. I will rant outside of stream time. I do need to use the restroom. We'll take like a 2-3 minute break and we'll be right back. I love you guys. Y'all are great. Why are you attacking me? Look who else it is! Hi! You biting? What are you doing, Miss Raggedy? Huh? It's Llama! What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna fall asleep there? That's not a good place for kitties to fall asleep. Okay. Okay. Can you? I don't want to roll over you. I don't want to squish you. No, she just woke up. She doesn't need to go to sleep in my arms. It's not time for bed. Incorrect. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Allie, for doing all the plugs that we needed to. For those interested in the book recommendations, I'll be posting those on media consumption. Hell yeah. Also, yeah, Llama Chomp. Alrighty. I think I'm good to go. We're good to go. Everyone got everything they need. Got some water, got some snacks. Just take a second to stand up and stretch. I put up my hair and opened a window because it was getting stuffy in here. That was a terrifying noise. This is fine. Alrighty. Cool. What does empathy have to say? Oh wait, we already read that one. What's in that container over there, Leo? Oh, that one? He looks at the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Told you. Okay, Kim. I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs and continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. I know it's Martinez, but my brain immediately autocorrects it to mayonnaise, and that is incorrect. Patience. Deep down, you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do. Do not interrupt Leonard. Had our arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Leah lets out a little chuckle. Her real name was Miss Bellums. She was a real pretty lady, but when she got mad, he starts laughing. All the boys liked her, if you know what I mean, mister. He winks at you. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. One time, we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did, mister. He looks for signs of disbelief in your eyes. Don't say anything. Leo! He keeps nodding and looking at you with a smile that's too sincere to be clever. Finally, he seems to, lose some internal struggle and adds, Them was naked, too. That's all I gotta say about that. Very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing. Thank you. Almost forgot. Mr. Everett is in that container over there. Leo points to his left. I got distracted telling the story, but he's in there. Okay, well, I'm off. Bye-bye now. Returns to his work. This container? Can I look at this? Banner sags under the weight of the rain and snow. White waves on red. Woof. Okay. Oof. Oh, look at this little clicky clacks. Coffee's in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets leading up. Hello, sir. A taxidermy fish that tells time. This is not what I was expecting Everard to look like. Before you was a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got backbone. I'm gonna say nothing and look him dead in the eyes. The one good eye of this man feels you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Keep staring. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's gonna be a good one.
So...
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully, leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kayshurrr, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debargers Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
My last name is Dubois?
Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair, opposite to his giant desk. Folding chair looks like a torture device, extremely uncomfortable.
Go ahead, detective.
Lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Whatever he has in store for you can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name. Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry now. Leave. I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean
I, too,
waves.
have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Damn, that's a nasty play. He's got you, a titan of volition, in a fork. Guess you should just take a seat or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man.
I'm not.
Reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back! We're doing it.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debargers Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
I'm not comfortable with this. Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could wait. This jerk, right? You could take this comically large check and shove it up your ass. As much as I would love to do that, I can't finish this conversation here. Keep it, I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arm on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
How the fuck does he know I don't have my gun? How the fuck?
Lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. Dude, this boy is hurting me! The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. I'm not worried, I got this.
I'm all right, Harry. You say you've got this, but you
is my name Harry Dubois?
Don't be. Everything's going to be all
I don't have a holster equipped. Maybe. I mean, like, it's gone, and I did make a show of it. I assume last night, because the lady that we talked to, we made her quit on accident, was saying that we were, like, flailing, like, waving it around at people and threatening to shoot them or myself, and, like, and then it went missing. I'm a shitty person! What can I say? Also, hang on a second. My light is wanting to fall. Stay. Yeah, we're, a terrible person, but did I just figure out my name? Am I Harry Dubois? Is that my name?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be alright.
Oh, fuck. God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it. No, I'm not about to cry!
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois!
I am listening.
Harry!
Large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. And I can't access my inventory. Oh shit, do I keep sliding down my chair like a jello shot? Or there are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throwing motion? Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois right back, or act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. I'm gonna keep sliding. Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration.
Thank you for the hydrate, David.
You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Why am I like this? Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions! It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity. You call me Mr. Dubois, why? Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. So that's really my name? My god, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low. My memory is fine, I'm just testing you. So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. Pats the brown folder in front of him. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder. Sounds like a euphemism, good sir, and I am not about that. Are you trying to tell me you've got hold of some of our documents? Lieutenant expects Everard over his spectacles. Mr. Kayshurrr, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Fuck. Shit. Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry. I've got nothing to hide. Oh, Harry. He peeks into the folder, as if it's hard to turn away from the mysteries inside. Oh, wow. This is really something. Sure, it's not that bad, the lieutenant whispers. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that. So how about it, Harry? He leans back in the chair. You need assistance, I presume. I am missing a bunch of papers from my, my folder. We will be here when you get back. Allie, what are you doing? Mommy was making weird noises. She's just eating. I want... Sorry, my hair's like twisted up in my glasses and my headphones. There we go. I want this folder, but I don't want to give him the satisfaction of giving it to me. Let's talk of the other matters. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me? I want to talk about the hanging. Oh, of course, that's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. He nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but... Oh, I sense there's a but. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging, I mean. If we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a slow nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with the thing weighing on me. Suddenly, he slaps himself in the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors. You heard wrong, Everett, we're not. Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. He chuckles. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door. Why don't you just open it yourself? Whose door is it? I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Damn, if I don't look into it, we need to talk about the murder. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fists together. You look like you could run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you? I repeat, I'm a very busy man, Mr. Kayshurrr, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. Turns back to you. So what will it be, Harry? Whose door is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. What do you mean by a weasel? A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He removes his glasses and rubs his nose. I'm very scared that he's talking about Leo. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Puts his glasses back on. But you don't even know anything about the hanging. Right? Leave Leo alone! Harry, my dear friend. He sinks deeper into the chair. I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about the murder. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. He flicks his fingers. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. He smiles, obviously satisfied with how well he planned it all out. One last thing, Harry. We need an angry Octo emote? Yeah, we do. We gotta open up another emote slot, though. But I'm here for it. Make it happen, Emmy. If you're up for it, that is. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. It's in the container that's outside your office. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. There's something special about it. It was attached to the, Volsund crane. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch, he says with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth-talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. Let's talk about my lost gun. Yes, your lost gun. His face turns serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Ooh, pot stickers. Yum, 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 yum. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back? Damn it, Harry, that's exactly what I mean. He turns to the lieutenant. I am only kidding, of course. He is not. Of course, the lieutenant replies dryly. I understand. We help you, you help us. Leave everyone alone. Now. I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk again later. Wait. He leans, reaches into his drawer, and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here. Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry. Ugh. Miserable. Also, is this the... I just want to look at it. Alright. No, you. Done like this guy. Get the key to the Weasel's door from Manana. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Manana. And then... what else do we got? I have a new point that I can spend. We should do something. What tasks do I have? Endurance, electrochemistry, visual calculus, logic, conceptualization, physical instrument. We should be good on visual calculus for right now. Logic. Damaged ledger. Backyard wall? Endurance is probably what I should be dumping points into right now, so I can get that body down. Okay. Accept changes in clothes. Leveling is hard. Come on, Kim. Let's get out of here. We don't need this shit in our life. Yikes, 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 yikes. Can I open this now? Oh no, don't talk to Kim. I mean, do, but not right now. How do I get out of here? I want to leave! Oh, here are the stairs. Actually, can I unlock this now? Persuade the door. Shit. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because getting physical wasn't an option. Because what wasn't an option? The lieutenant looks startled. Never mind. The lieutenant nods. Are you satisfied, detective? No. Don't judge me, Kim. Man, I'm trying my best, okay? Wait, this is not the right way. How do I leave? Is it here? I am carrying a plastic bag. Don't judge me. I'm collecting bottles so that I can turn them in for money. I want to leave though. Please let me leave. No snacks for you. There's just empty bottles. An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change. Leave. Radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Don't judge me. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. All those windows equals good plant room. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name on the back. is on the back. Every worker equals member of the board is written on top of the flyers. What's in here? Is there shit that I can steal? Magnesium. Neat office shades. +1 for visual calculus, but -1 for drama. I don't know. I think I look pretty dramatic. I love it. I love it. I look so good! Love the shoes. They're snakeskin. They're green snakeskin. What's this? Oh, a postcard. Teak. We are the most stylish. On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's inside, he thinks. Open the drawer. Drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse through the folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi and Grad and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to the companies inside Revachol. Charon, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Yes! Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Look, came a to-do note with the list of errands for Everart. Yes, water. He inspects a note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood? We gotta go ask Leo. Drawer slides shut smoothly. What's here? Does it lead us out? It does. I should probably go back the other way, though. Yeah, we gotta go back this way. I at least know where that takes us now, so that's good. But we gotta go ask Leo. My sweet, sweet, talkative boy. Leo! My darling Leo! What items do I have? I gotta start selling some of this shit. Because I am 99 real away from paying off my debt to Gart. And something tells me that if I don't do that, I'm not gonna have a place to sleep. And that's a problem for you, girl.
Oh, hey, mister.
Not gonna lie, I haven't seen my place for like 3 days and it's rough.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larisse said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they reckon to get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back.
I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared, and old Leo is always up for sharing. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. The old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. Little guy chuckles merrily. Not having a place to sleep is no problem for Hobo Cop. I mean, you're not wrong. And I have been leaning into that Hobo Cop aspect of myself, but there are no good dumpsters to sleep in at the moment. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. Shakes his head with a wide smile. Feel like I could take on Mr. Rounadin's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Power borscht, Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Is that what's behind the cobalt blue door? Also, welcome back! Happy to have you back, Allie. Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling? Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Who makes it at the whirling? Oh, the whirling's cook, he makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak, what we speak. He's from Grodd. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, sure, mister, sure. Little guy nods. You do that. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm leaving. I gotta find somebody who speaks that language, because I don't. And that's... we speak common. I guess. We don't speak the same language as the cook. Is what... is as far as I know. Because we've already tried to talk to him and he just kind of said a couple of words in his native tongue and then motioned at things. And Emmy, look at you being super sweet. Thank you for the gift sub. You wonderful, wacky human being. So nice. Oh, what's this? Notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. Measurehead crushes all. Who are you? I can't talk to you. He's eating dinner, but he'll be real blustery when he gets back. Perfect.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Young woman at the giant side agrees. Don't say anything, size him up first. Authority, you keep getting me in trouble. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. Say nothing, size him up.
You admire my morphophysiology.
A ripple of muscle passes underneath the skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. We call ham sandwich. You are not in danger.
Did he just call me a ham sandwich?
Threat to me.
Sir! What do you want from me, you pickle?
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique. Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat is in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise. The ultimate insult. Fucking ham sandwich, man.
You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appear to own with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is
I'm like real fucking tired of all these racist assholes we're running into, and I would like to destroy them.
Look, his body is betraying his degeneracy really hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
My body's unimportant. I'm with the police, and I have police business.
The negligence that has led you to succumb to unruly.
His face contorts into in disgust, as if you were smelling a dead rat. I mean, to be fair, I do probably smell like a dead rat.
The unruly emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. alcoholic. Now I need you to cooperate with me.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Upload Group B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is reign.
Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we not? Slash, can I please knock the block off every single fucking racist that keeps showing their ugly ass faces to me today? Show him that Ham still got it! If only you had a gun. You know what? That is not my fault. Slash, I don't need no gun to beat the shit out of him. Oh, it's 100% a race thing. We had some dude earlier, like, coming at Kim with this whole, like, with all this bullshit, and referred to him and myself as Occidentals or whatever. It was like, we're the superior race, and I was just like, bitch, I am not about this shit. And then I pulled out the racist mug that I have, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is yours. And he was like, ho ho ho, and I was like, can I please beat him over the head with this mug? And it wouldn't let me, and I'm very upset about that. And now I'm having to have this fucking meathead get all up in my face and calling me a ham sandwich. And like, I want to go with option one, but that's just perpetuating this race nonsense. So I'm just gonna take a step closer.
Signs of a late stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental...
No, don't compare everyone else against me, because I am an alcoholic and I'm a monster.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Haplogroup Group B4 has to do with East Asia and Indigenous Americans. Oxygen is the opposite of, or is it? See, I don't. I guess he's coming at my friend then, because Kim is.
You dominated lesser
white.
cultures, like the
And I hate
deformed aliens
this.
and the inexplicably potato-obsessed.
Don't call me a potato now!
Your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness.
I need this man to stop talking to me, or else I will punch him, and then I'll break my TV, and that won't be fun.
Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
I don't like any of these options.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonite Island and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum.
I just thought calling someone a sandwich was funny. I had no idea. I mean, I'm sure that
The walls will be lined with butter.
I don't think ham sandwich is a derogatory term. It's just coming out of someone who's gross. I would 100% call somebody a ham sandwich. He's being mostly racist against white people. I mean, yeah, but he's still just, I don't want any sort of racism happening. Because there were also, like, some undertones pointed towards Kim, and it's like, fuck off, man. And now, wait, what is he saying about my gay boys? I I need to beat this man! No, don't subscribe to it. You know anything about this mug? He does not so much as glances at the object. Know anything about it? Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it. Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash? No. I just want there to be an option one day when some racist asshole is talking to me to show him this awful racist mug and then hit him on the head with it. I don't fucking care. I want to leave. Get me out of here. Let me go! I hate everyone. They're all garbage. I don't even have to go that way! Mañana! Give me my shit!
Scab?
There's the man with jolly eyes tilting his head. What did he just call you? No, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid. No, he asked if I was a scab. No, we're not. What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
What he just described. Essentially like somebody who's anti-union and just wants to keep working. Will do the job regardless. I just wanted to get away from this possibly derogatory term. Yeah, someone who works when unions strike. You don't seem to like them much.
Bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared
Personally, I'd rather beg than Scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a
I
cop.
was just messing with you.
His smile
No one's ever
deepens.
seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles and realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the
People
strike?
just get along? Why can't we just hang out with Leo? Because this is the future, baby! We hate everybody! Everett said he had a key to a door. Key, huh? He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is this key supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel. Oh, say no more. I got you. Taps the side of his nose with a little wink. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I mean, just don't be a scab, right? Leo was cool. Be like Leo. Yeah. Leo's a good example of who to be. Except maybe don't gossip nearly as much. Probably get better friends. Crossing picket lines is the worst. Facts. Heard something about a weasel and I didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening the store for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. We'll just do this. Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. Oh, God. No! No! I didn't mean that! Please! I would like to go die now. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. His gaze wanders off into the distance. None of this mess we're in. Just jiving and juggling. What's it for? He doesn't wait for your answer. To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task? The weasel person, when he'll be home? Shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we're fighting for. Man takes a big sip from his flask. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Why are you striking? We're negotiating our share. Your share? Aye, he seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or this stuff? They already covered. At least got the benefits of something. It's not enough. Not enough to keep ahead. More about keeping us in our place. How large a share would you like? All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board so they could take part in the decision-making process. The boss man Everart, what can you tell me about him? Again, if it makes anything better, Occidental just means white colonial. I mean, it is! I just didn't mean to do, I don't know, polar weasel. That just was awful. I didn't realize that that was a thing. If the game has to be racist, it's a good option. It might make white players understand the hardships of racism. I mean, it would definitely push it in the right direction. It's, yeah, I mean, I would, this is, of the options, this is the best, but it's just still like, oof, oof, oof. I think it's best you make up your own mind, now that you've met him. Shrugs. In my eyes, he's a capable organizer and a decent businessman. What does bossing the union entail, anyway? I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own. By that you mean corruption. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corporate for our benefit. And we know it. Appreciate it, even. He is personally not too lavish. That does seem kind of lavish to me. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corporate motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all. Not you. You would like to say, or not you would like to say, but then there's that weasel door. I got the picture. Let me ask you something else. Sure thing. A gust of wind blows through his hair. What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him. Wait, I don't even know your name. Who are you? Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years. Call me Mañana. Well bet, Mañana, that's a sweet-ass name. Name worthy of the man who holds it, friend. Names are important. I don't like either of these. If that's his name, that's his name. So not a given name, I take it. I'd say a real name is what most people call you. He realizes something. Now that we're getting so well acquainted, what's your name? Okay, I think I might be Harry. Harry, he repeats with a quizzical expression. It's cool, but I'm not sure you could. But I'm sure you could come up with something cooler. Hell yeah! The encroaching doom is golden red. It is inside you, but also outside on the horizon, by the water's edge, innermost, but yet to happen. Things make sense from that angle. Your tequila sunset. You have been tequila sunset for a long time now. No, I don't want to be tequila sunset. I mean, it's a legendary success, so I mean... Might as well call me ham sandwich. Tequila is my lady! He reaches his hand out to you and shouts, I have no idea how to say that. Man is deeply moved. You see his eyes turn teary with appreciation. He's extremely happy for you. Shake his hand. You receive a good, strong handshake in return. What is this? A really cool guy. Feels like there's an entire history behind the word, but it doesn't really matter. You got it. You know what it means. What kind of cool guy exactly? It's not just a cool guy, is it? Like me and you? Exactly so. He takes a swig from his flask and offers you some. Thanks, I'll pass. I just go wild. And then we might go wild together, which sounds fun. But I guess I have a strike to watch. Any idea who killed the hanged guy? The mercenary, eh? He shrugs. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. He's a mercenary? Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly. Let's change the topic. Nice talk. Gotta get moving. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! It's been brought to your attention that there are men who live by the law of the land and the strength of their arms, sunburnt, rugged, smoking men who explored the great rivery veins of Upper Magritte and tamed the Mundy wilds. Frontiersmen, cowherders, philosophers. With a gun in one hand and an unfiltered cigarette between their lips, these men made their own rules. What would it take for you to become one too? Can I would like to... forget. I can't. How do I unlock? I want to unlock. Oh well. Right, we gotta check out the special borscht. Alright. I guess let's go. Can I go? I would like to go. Please let me go. Oh, I can sell things. I gotta sell my I gotta sell my bottles. Insert my bottles. Only $4. You're 100% sure you got special hobo cop money from that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Hold on. Can I sell you things?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags? A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does. Come on, give me something to work with here. She looks up from under her brow. Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse, just a little back room here, okay? Turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's where the dude is doing his thing. Can I not sell the stuff in my item? I don't want a raincoat. Or do I? No. I like my raincoat. What's that? What is what? The girl leans over the counter to see what you're referring to. It's a raincoat? If you want to buy one, that's only 4 real. She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase. I'll do that later. I only have 13 and I need 100. I should have taken that money from the, from Evrart. Ooh, is that cash? Dink. Dink. Alright, let's go back in here. Real is currency? Yes, correct. DT's our money. Dollar bill. Ooh, that's a new person. It's all about money, you know? I mean, yeah, that's what I was just saying. I can't wake him up just yet. Alright. Turned real hard to pick up as much as I can. I joined late in and woof. It's definitely a lot to process. There is still plenty that I don't get, but I'm just rolling with it. Because what else am I supposed to do? It's a super fleshed out world and I love it. Do you know what's behind that door? He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging, muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for... No, I don't know what's behind that door. Leo said you're friends with Manana, is that true? The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends. What is in that borscht you're making there? The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. Yes. The man looks at you, then the soup. His face lightens up. He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Borscht needs more vodka. Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. He nods. Clever move by the Union. Borscht. Vodka borscht! I love it. Broughton, turn it the fuck up and then ask for some. Why is my necktie talking to me? Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. Yes, nod and turn your fingers clockwise. Turn the vodka up. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you. Thanks! Ooh, gives you +1 physique, but -1 to morale. Okay, what time is it? 16:21. Do that 2200? Yeah. God! With the call reporting the crime. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. This might take some time. Explore the whirling secret passages. Find booze and drink it. Track down your badge. Find out who is in the Union box. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. You need to pay for the damages you caused in the whirling and rags. Or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Gart. Meet the call reporting the crime. I still need to look at that body, but my endurance has been shit. So that's been fun. Gart, how much do I owe you?
Can I help you?
It's about the money I owe. How much do I owe you? A lot. For the room, and broken window, 100. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here. Absolutely out of the question. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger, and then we sing this place to shit. Fuck. Need to scroll out. I can't see. Can I talk to this lady? I realize I haven't really said anything to her since I knocked her out of her chair.
I see you met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant. Lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie? Does that mean you like me? Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin.
That stupid dimple's only brought me suffering. Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself.
That's okay.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot! Wow! Wow! No! Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. Oh, I'm perfectly alright. I'm more worried about you. What was that? That cafeteria manager is a bad man. A man without honor or compassion. What do you mean? He was tormenting me with outrageous demands for money. He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Anyway, I'm glad you weren't injured. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Her expression becomes very serious. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me. Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but... She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm. I could give you this to pawn just to tide you over. Oh, no! Oh, no. Wonderful. Lieutenant Mark's trolling. He has a pin. The pin is round and slightly tarnished, 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. Chipped green banner at the bottom reads St. Baptiste Summer 31, dinghy braces. This game has proved that Keisha has a heart. I do feel bad about people. The difference with this game is that I have come in and this character has already destroyed everyone and everything, and I feel terrible for them. It's different. It's different when I come in and everyone is happy. No one here is happy, and I need to fix that. What is to pawn? It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway. Where can I pawn the pin? Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there will be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back. I've got to get going now. Okay, well, I have a place that I can pawn some stuff off. I got shit that I can sell. I feel so bad about this pin situation. Lena, I'm sorry. Get something else with the money from the pawn shop. It is the hobo. I can't. She gave it to me to pay off my debt at the hotel. I gotta do that with it. Excuse me while I scream. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. This is a bookstore, not a pawn shop. They all talk about lake trout. What's this? Gift books and molten candy. Hi, ma'am.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk sends a
Be
greeting.
welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor. One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Okay. What is this insolence? She misunderstood.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space. Tribute, power, these are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
Alright, a curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. So are you the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Ma'am. Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work. I'm gonna disregard all of this for right now. I can't ask about the murder, so I don't care. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid. Quaint picture book brochure. Very colorful. Oh wait, what's this over here? Is it money? Another boring book. Just discarded here. I look a hot mess. I'm just gonna leave here for now. I'll come back and torment her later. Don't judge me. Who's this?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. Is it okay if I ask you some
sir.
questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name? This feels how you describe Confederacy of Dunces? What is this? My name is Annette, sir. My mom here, her name is Placence. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organizing the stock. Girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because... I'm signaling that the store is open. She nods eagerly. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold. You're cold. Can I help in some way? Kind of you to offer, sir. She doesn't know what else to say. What could you do to help her anyway? So, this is a script her mom gave her, right? It's a book where the protagonist is very similar to this guy. Uh-oh. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mom by luring in customers. She stands upright and smiles like a little soldier. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. Shouldn't you be at school or something? I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mom keep this place running. Isn't going to school more important than this? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life, you succeed. How's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being... She looks over her shoulder. Cursed. Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders. Cursed in what way? Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go. She's looking for the right word. Ass up? She blushes. I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window. We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here. Lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Yes, she chirps. Please do. Also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir. What do you know about the other failed businesses? Nothing really, sir. Mom doesn't allow me to sneak in, around in the back rooms or the cellar. She looks a bit disappointed. I don't really know what's in there. How does this curse manifest itself? It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. But Kim, the plasmic manifestations! No such thing. Lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. The girl looks back and forth between you two. Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Enough about the curse. What is this crime business? Crime fiction is about the murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. She doesn't know what to say. It's that bad. Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going. She tots. And it's kind of like a puzzle, too. You can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. I'm a policeman by myself, by the way. You don't look much like a policeman. She examines you, as if to find something policeman-like. Well, what does a cop look like, then? Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. She points to a book cover, on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. No, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work. Anyway, it's your... point to your head. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. It's not your body that's important. Head! Yes! No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience. Grit, a total disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. The Mullen guy looks like he'd run to his mom. Ain't got no balls. She looks at the cover illustration and frowns. That's a bit childish. No, it's too much. I don't want to say that to a little girl. She raises his eyebrows. Say what, sir? Nothing, forget it. Dick Mullen sucks is what I meant. Of course, sir, she smiles mischievously. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval, like in the books. Shit. You failed to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently. Actually, I'm sorry, I can't deduce anything. Oh! Small disappointment rolls over her, but she promptly gets over it and says, "It's okay, sir. You disappointed a small child. Well done, champ!" We're just gonna go now. We're just gonna leave now. Where's this pawn shop? This is not where it is. Is it over this way? This isn't right. I'm still gonna go over here, though. Are you it? Oh, this was the lady who was yelling at me earlier. Where is there a pawn shop? Wait, what's this? Trash can. It's locked. Disappointment. I don't know where to go. Is it this way? I'm gonna run right in the middle of your game. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Who are you?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
Twenty, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Why do I recognize his name?
I am trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old, I can see that. We're both old. Now, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. Alright, I got this. Ball time! Aston Martin is a car? No. He sounds like Christopher Lloyd with a French accent. I can see that, yeah. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They want to know anyway. They're way past their prime. Fuck! I failed. I'm bad at this. Just chuck it! This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast, oh no. Mon Dieu, the jolly man exclaims. Good job, officer, that was an excellent throw. There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job, and this was downright embarrassing. Throw was terrible and you know it, no need to mock me. What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect, I have no idea how to say that, throw! His tone is full of admiration, with a pinch of fear. How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass? Shakes his head in extreme disdain. That's just how Johnny Ballgame is. Extraordinary. Right, the old soldier says slowly. Was the demonstration it, or do you still need something from us, officer? Yes, officer. The lieutenant gives you a quick side glance. What do we need from these gentlemen? Renee, I found your guard booth. Yes, the Debitoires Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. He looks down. Not any of my political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man, don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight. He adds with a slight sigh. Feels like he has to justify himself, for some reason. Oh! That's why I recognize his name. Okay. Saw a picture in there. You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard. Yes, it does. He nods. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. Hold on, why are you on leave? It's a private matter, he says with dignity. Nothing to do with your investigation. You see, officer, Renee is a kind of man who'd rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, seek it. Real man's man. He just gonna ride it out. I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. The outburst makes him clutch his chest. It's nothing, just gotta cut back on coffee. So who was working your shift that night? No one. The booth has been unmanned since last Monday. He looks suddenly very old and tired. There's no other guard. It's just me. No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday? Yes, he nods before hesitantly continuing. It's not actually an issue. I mean, look, officers, his partner jumps in. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before Renee. Mr. Clare had the booth built specifically, or especially for him. It's mostly decorative. Mostly decorative? The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals, he tries to argue. Everett created this job for Renee because he knows the Royal Carabiners' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. Oh no. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that, the jolly man says quickly. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing. Yes, 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 the carabiner utters angrily. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now? He's not going to become an entrepreneur. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl? His features stiffen and he gets a cold look. She is nobody. This is none of your concern. I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM. The lady is, Jean-Marie Beaulieu? Gaston speaks with a soft voice, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody. Got it, thanks. Do you know anything about the man hanged? Unfortunately, I don't, he shrugs. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. And most of the locals? Martinez, the union is the law, so who can really blame them? You don't have a problem with cops? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. So again, you don't know anything. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future. Yikes. Thank you for your time! What else have we got? Items? Right, I've got the pin. It's only worth $3.20! son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition, even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups. Also, thank you, Allie, for the hydrate reminder. Coach Physical Instrument, does that mean you'll call me a maggot and a Nancy boy to motivate me? Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No! I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy. Oh no. Yes sir, forge me into organic steel, coach. It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete. Let's do this, coach. I'm with you. Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands chalked and hair cut back with a bandana. The Homo Athleticus. Get a new thought for that? Coach Physical Instrument! Alright. I want to be able to get new ones. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But we will call it here. Because it is about time for us to call it quits. But I'm still, like, super into this. I'm very interested. It's getting a little rough because I'm running out of things to do, but it's almost time that I can just meet and chat with Kim, so it should be alright. Oh, okay, so the achievement that I got, the goodest of the good cops, earlier, is really get Kim to trust you, which makes me very happy. I love Kim. But yeah, I'm still super enjoying this. I hope you guys are liking it as well. I hope it's not boring or anything for you guys. But either way, we will call it here for this evening. We will be working on Observer tomorrow. I don't know how close to being done with that we are. Maybe by the end of the week. We'll see. We gotta plan out stuff to do for Friday as well. I think most of you are in the Discord. We do have a couple of roles now so that I'm not adding everyone all the time. It is in the Welcome Wagon tab under roles if you want to get notifications about Friend Friday and or our Horror Fest stuff. Thank you, Allie, for linking the Discord for us. But yeah, let us go ahead and set up a raid. Looks like I have 3 people online currently. We've got Happy Go Gucky, Bowling Otter, and Fang Hester. Gucky is playing Stardew, Bowling Otter is playing Mortal Kombat 11, and Fang Hester are playing Neo 2. Do any of those sound interesting to y'all, or do we have any suggestions? Or do we want to just call it a night? What is everyone feeling? Do 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 do. If people don't have any strong opinions, we might go check out Bowling Otter. You're real close to finishing Eyes, so I'm gonna go do that. That's fair. Let's go ahead and set up a raid for Bowling Otter then. Yeah. Like I said, we'll do Observer tomorrow. Hopefully make some good progress in that, but we will see. Otherwise, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. As always, y'all are a delight, and I love you, and you're fantastic. Never stop being amazing. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!